They can't make too many bricks in India. There are brickyards everywhere. Surrounding every large city are tall chimneys belching smoke and brickyards full of furnished dried red bricks. Whole families live and work in the brickyards, and animals are kept to do some of the work. This day there were just too many bricks, all broken and ready for the foundation of a new road surface, and no one cared that we had to clear them away to make a path through. Gospel outreach volunteer Yogest Sental used to be a brickyard manager.
আমরা যে রাস্তাটা মানে আগে যে মানে পূজা টুজা করছে বহুত ফেরত আমরা তো তখন ছাগল কিনা দেওয়ান লাগছে মুরগগুলা দেওয়ান লাগছে
One day someone came to his village looking for him. He belonged to the Santali tribe, one of many different Indian tribes. And Pastor Stephen, he was the unschooled pastor with a gift of tongues. He's also a Santali, and he came to Yogest's village looking for Santali people. He stayed for a while, talked with Yogest, and organized some evangelistic meetings. And he believed everything that he heard. As we watch Yogest visiting in his present place of work, let me tell you what happened. When he understood God's way of saving sinners and how God had provided a saviour, he realized how much better that was than having to make endless sacrifices. He felt that a huge burden had been taken away. Yogest was the first Santali in their village to be baptized, but 11 others followed his example. As soon as he was converted, he started to follow Pastor Stephen in his work. He gave up being a brickyard manager and was employed as a gospel outreach volunteer. He is now working in this village of Brajo Bino Dinapur, and nearby is a brickyard. So Yogest knew how to approach Achiel, one of the brickyard workers. Achiel used to get sick often, but Yogest visited him regularly, studied and prayed with him, and Achiel was baptized. He became a new man, spiritually and physically. He made a full recovery. His wife needed a little more time to make her decision. Now, Achiel was feeling good, but his young son was not. He always had a high fever, and his parents were anxious. His wife brought him to church and asked Yogest and the church to pray for him. They asked God to heal the child, and he did. The fever just left him and didn't return. Achiel's wife is now also preparing for baptism. Making building bricks is hard work, but preparing human bricks for God's temple can get very complicated at times. Satan is always on the attack. Recently, evangelistic meetings had to be halted when a lady was robbed, raped and killed on her way to market. The killer was not found, but there was plenty of suspicion and racial tension came to a boiling point. The meetings had to stop. Pray for gospel outreach volunteers like Yogest. Let's help support him. Let's be part of God's building program. There is so much work to be done.